All right, let's dive into how one single corporation managed to totally dismantle a massive unified empire.
We're tracking a crazy shift of power in the Indian subcontinent, literally going from imperial rule to corporate control. Check this out. The green arc of the Mughals collapses exactly as the Syndicate's blue arc shoots up. To understand this fall, we gotta look at the baseline. Babur's military might paired with Akbar's structural integration. Their legacy was huge. Think monumental architecture, translated literature, and even culinary tech like the portable tandoor. Then, the British East India Company rolls in during the 1600s, hungry for spices, textiles, and gunpowder. Now look at this stark contrast, an imperial mandate to unify versus a corporate mandate just for profit. While Mughals kept wealth internal, the Syndicate strictly extracted resources. Obviously, that caused some massive cultural friction. Eventually, messy succession crises and foreign invasions fractured the empire, leaving behind a massive, super vulnerable power vacuum. So the Syndicate pounced. They used a ruthless engine of corporate expansion to turn trade into total dominance. Let's break it down. Acquire trade, militarize, depose the local rulers, demand tax rates, and just keep reinvesting. These fragmented local powers were completely outmatched by centralized corporate governance, fueled by the booming Industrial Revolution. The company's toolbox was brutal but effective. We're talking direct warfare, protection rackets, and codified legal annexation. This systemic control peaked with the doctrine of lapse. It was literally a massive bureaucracy of land theft. If a native ruler died without a biological son, the company rejected adopted heirs and just absorbed everything. Of course, there was fierce resistance. Leaders like Siraj-ud-Daulah of Bengal and the strategic Tipu Sultan fought back hard. Despite crazy innovations like rocket artillery, both were ultimately crushed by internal betrayals and overwhelming military mass. Decades of stripped land and lost titles slowly built this highly explosive powder keg across the entire subcontinent. The spark? The new Enfield rifle cartridge. It was deeply offensive to the religious beliefs of deployed sepoys. This ignited the 1857 Great Rebellion. It spread rapidly to Delhi, even reclaiming the aging Mughal emperor. But the sheer scale of this war proved a corporation simply couldn't govern an entire subcontinent anymore. So, corporate expansion ended, and the era of institutional subjugation under the British Crown, the Raj, officially began. Which leaves us with a wild thought. Could a modern corporation ever wield enough power to dismantle sovereignty again?